he was doing his briefing there. He also had note cards last Friday with the Italian Prime Minister. Why does the president rely so heavily on note cards?
You're upset because the president has note cards? You're asking me a question about the president having note cards?
I'm asking why.
The president, who is probably one of the most stupid, weak-minded, half-witted, idiotic, and brain-dead of any modern-day president. He's so dumb he stares at the orange juice container because it says concentrate. You're asking me about note cards? I'm not speaking to you right now, James. I'm talking to your friend over here, Ed. So thank you so much. But thank you so much for interjecting. Get it.
I was just asking why he relies so heavily on note cards.
I think what's important here is to forget about how old and feeble Joe is and to understand that Obama is not making out the note cards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Midnight Manifest. I'm your host, Mark, and it is the Midnight Hour. Karine Jean-Pierre is a name I have a hard time saying. I'm not doing it to be funny, and I'm not doing it to dog on her or anything like that. Every time I try to say that woman's name, it comes out wrong, so I have to be real careful when I say it. Karine Jean-Pierre was taking questions from the press, and she was asked about the videos that are going around about Joe Biden and, him just doing old man shit. And she claims it's a right-wing conspiracy theory. She claims that as Republicans, we're just editing these videos and we're not really showing what really happened. We're just selective editing to make it look like he's an old man who doesn't know what he's doing. Can you fucking believe that? Look, here's the video.
American voters who are telling pollsters repeatedly for years now that they have serious concerns about this president's cognitive fitness are being misled by cheap fake videos? Is that
I'm saying that there have been, in recent weeks, there have been cheap fake videos that have been fact-checked. They've been fact-checked by conservative media as well to say that these videos are false. They're purposefully being altered.
So he's fine.
Look,
He's fine.
the president has done more in his 3.5 years as president than most modern day president and what he's been able to deliver.
So it's a cheap fake. It's a cheap fake. That's what she's claiming this is. She says, "Oh, if you just let the video play a little bit longer, you'll see." And she claims that it's been debunked by fact checkers. Oh, well. Okay, everybody, we can go home now. The fact checkers have looked into this, and they found out that it was false. They debunked it. So, case closed. Joe Biden is a spry young man who's hopping around stage like an 18-year-old. Right? Honestly, it's not even so much the lying that bothers me. It's really more the insult to my intelligence. Because they don't just blatantly lie to you, but they'll lie to you. I see this on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. They'll say a line in the caption that's an obvious lie, and then right below it they play the video. And if you click on the video, it debunks the lie. And you sit there thinking, why would you lie about what happened and then actually post the video that proves you're lying? I'll never understand how these people can honestly think that this works on people. And I know it works on their voters, but let's be honest, their voters they're brainwashed. They're literally going to believe whatever they're told just because they're told it. That's just how it works. That's how brainwashing works. They say, "Oh, don't believe your eyes, don't believe your ears, don't believe your brain, just believe what we tell you. It's not about facts, it's about truth." And they consider themselves the gatekeepers of truth. They get to decide what's true and what's not true. And the hell with you and what you saw or what you heard. Those weren't real, Just believe what we tell you. Now, this is going to be real important later down the road. She refers to this as a cheap fake, sort of hinting around almost like it's a deep fake. For those of you listening to this who doesn't know what a deep fake is, it's that where you can digitally put somebody else's face over someone else's face and make it look. For example, there's a guy who does this really great Tom Cruise impression, and he does the deep fake where he digitally puts Tom Cruise's face over his. So it looks like Tom Cruise, it sounds like Tom Cruise, he kind of acts like Tom Cruise. He's a little zany. But if nobody told you that it was deep fake, you probably wouldn't know. It's really, really good. But this whole thing about deep fakes is going to become more relevant down the road when certain videos from certain islands and various other places that conducted business similar to the ones that was being conducted on the island start surfacing. And you start seeing videos of famous people or people in Washington doing really, really bad things. They're going to try to convince you that that's not real. It's a deep fake. It's just a computer-generated image. Or it's not, maybe not even deep fake. It could be AI. The thing is that the CIA has already had this technology. They've had it for years. The reason why we have this deep fake technology now, the reason why we're allowed to have it from the CIA, is because they want us to get comfortable with the idea that not everything we see on the internet is real, or on TV, or any video that we say may or may not be real. And I could say the same about AI technology. The CIA has had this technology for years. The reason why it's now being made public, and we're being led to believe that this is just now sort of organically happening. You know, science is now at this point where we're figuring out how to do these deep fakes. We're figuring out how to do this AI technology where we can create images of celebrities saying things and it sounds like them and it looks like them. And you started off it looked like the infancy. When deep fakes started coming around, they looked really bad. And AI, you've seen the AI images of like Will Smith eating spaghetti and it looks really cartoonish, but we're just being allowed the sort of beginning of the technology. They already had the advanced. They already have the advanced technology. You understand what I'm saying? We're just being allowed to have the early stages of the technology and make it look like we're kind of growing that on our own. It's sort of getting us used to the idea that there's digital imagery and audio that is not real. And the reason why they want us to have that technology and be not comfortable, but understand what that technology is so that later on when certain videos come out of certain people doing certain bad things, they want to be able to say, well, that's not real. It's deep fake. Or it's AI. That's not really who you think it is messing around with that little kid. I'll get a little more into this later on down the road. I didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but I just, she's bringing up cheap fakes as a sense that in the sense that we're somehow not showing the full video of Joe Biden, not realizing what side of the... I mean, you're going to exit a stage. You either exit left or you exit right. The fucking guy's got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. He fucks it up every goddamn time. And she wants to say that we're, selectively editing this. The man's shaking imaginary hands. He's signing executive orders and he turns around to hand somebody the pen and it's just like, how old is this guy really? How fucked up is he in the head? Because the look on his face as he's trying to hand somebody a pen, this guy should be in a nursing home, at the very least, not in the White House. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do me a favor, like this episode, share it, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified of any future episodes of the Midnight Manifest. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your midnight.
Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.